Morocco just walked into the 2026 World Cup carrying a curse nobody's talking about. Every single World Cup they've entered, they have never won the first game. Not once. Not in 1970, not in 1986, not in 1994, not in 1998, not in 2022. And tonight, their opener is against Brazil. Is this the night the curse finally breaks? Or the night it swallows them whole? Let's go through it, because most people have no idea how deep this runs. 1970, Morocco's first ever World Cup. They draw with Bulgaria, lose to West Germany and Peru. 0 wins from the opener. 1986, Morocco actually makes history and becomes the first African team to top a World Cup group. But their opening game? A 0-0 draw with Poland. 1994, they lose their opener 2-1 to Belgium. Go home in the group stage. 1998, they face Brazil in the group stage. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Bebeto, 3-0. It wasn't close. 2022 in Qatar. The world's watching. Morocco opens against Croatia, one of the best teams on the planet. The score? 0-0. 5 World Cups. No opening win. Now, here's what people get wrong. They say Morocco failed in 2022 because they didn't win the opening game, but they still made the semifinal. They beat Spain. They beat Portugal. They became the first African and Arab nation in history to reach the last 4 of a World Cup. So the curse didn't stop them from making history, but it did follow them through the door. The question for 2026 is, does it matter more now than it did then? Because this time, the opening game isn't against Croatia. It's against Brazil. 5-time world champions, the most successful nation in World Cup history. 76 wins in 114 matches. No other country comes close. And here's what should make Morocco fans nervous. Brazil has won 7 of their 8 World Cup games against African nations. The one loss, a 1-0 to Cameroon in 2022. Morocco has played Brazil 3 times in history. Brazil won 2. Morocco won 1. A friendly in 2023, at home in front of their own fans. A friendly. This is not a friendly. Here's what nobody's talking about. Both teams walking onto that pitch tonight are being led by coaches who have never managed at a World Cup before. On the Brazil side, Carlo Ancelotti, the most decorated club manager alive. Champions League trophies, Real Madrid, AC Milan. But international football, first time ever. And in over 90 years of World Cup history, no country has ever won the tournament with a foreign coach. Ancelotti wants to be the first. Tonight is where that story starts. On the Morocco side, Mohamed Ouahbi. He took over just 3 months before the tournament. He was the under-20 coach. He won the U20 World Cup last year in Chile. Then suddenly he's in charge of the senior team, heading into the biggest game of their lives. 2 debut coaches. 1 enormous game. The pressure isn't just on the players, it's on the men giving the instructions. There's one more layer here that most people completely miss. Nearly half of Morocco's squad switched from European national teams to play for Morocco. Players born in France, Belgium, Spain, the Netherlands. Players who were in European youth setups. Players who had a choice. They chose Morocco. 3 players in this squad. Their nationality switch was only approved by FIFA in the last 9 months. They've never played a competitive senior game for Morocco, and their first one is against Brazil at the 2026 World Cup. So here's what this game is really asking. Is Morocco's 2022 run a ceiling, the best they'll ever do? Or was it a floor? Because if it was a floor, then breaking the opening game curse tonight isn't just a stat, it's a signal. It tells the rest of the world, we're not here to make the semifinals again. We're here to win the whole thing. But if the curse holds, if Brazil wins tonight, then Morocco is already chasing the tournament from behind. And history says that's not where they do their best work. 5 World Cups, no opening win, a new coach, 3 players who only became Moroccan 9 months ago, and Brazil standing in the way. Tonight, either the curse dies or it gets its biggest victim yet.